In this episode, I want to share with you 5 high-earning businesses that you can start from home with your laptop and an internet connection, and they are incredible, so stay tuned. Hey, it's Carrie here, and I'm so excited that you're here because I have some ideas for you for starting a business, working from home, in your pajamas if you like, and making a lot of money. This is so doable. I remember before I figured out how to make money online, I kind of wondered whether people who did make money online were just chatting nonsense, because I was like, really? You really make that much money from doing that online? It just seemed totally ridiculous. However, having stepped into this online world myself and having built a multiple 7-figure business online, being able to work in my pajamas from home or from wherever I want in the world, I have come to realize that so much is possible. There are so many incredible ways you can make money online through building a business. So I want to share 5 of the top ideas with you. Okay, so the first business idea for you is to create an online course. So many people do this. So many people create online courses. It's a way that you can make so much money. I've seen people who have online courses that generate 7-8 figures a year. So we are talking huge amounts of money from doing this. Obviously, it doesn't start out that way, but you can really create a lot of success with an online course or multiple online courses. So if you were to create an online course, you would just simply have a think about an area of expertise that you have. So for example, if you worked as a graphic designer, then how could you take that skill set that you have and turn it into an online course that people would pay for? So for example, if you know how to create beautiful graphics, and you can create, for example, beautiful social media graphics, you know how to create beautiful PDFs, you know how to create beautiful images that could go on a website. There's a lot of people out there who run businesses who need to do social media graphics, who need banners for their website, who need to potentially create PDFs as free workbooks or free downloads, and they have no idea how to make them look beautiful. So with your skill and expertise, you could teach them literally step by step how to create beautiful graphics for your business. So many people would want to buy that. So obviously, creating the course depends on what your area of expertise is, what you do. People create courses on how to get your finances in order. So for example, if you've got an accounting background, or if you've been an assistant in a previous job, your experience is around organization. So you might have loads of knowledge that you can share around how to actually get organized. It doesn't have to be aimed at businesses. People have created plenty of courses around how to actually organize your house, how to organize your wardrobe, how to organize your kitchen, or maybe you love cooking and you love creating recipes and you love food. Even it could be a course around how to create a certain type of cuisine. So there are infinite ideas for creating online courses. All you need to do is go on Google and start Googling it, and you will find so many incredible courses. The thing about creating a course is there are lots of platforms that you can actually use to host your course. So you can use a platform like Skillshare, where you can have your course on Skillshare, and it's a platform where you upload your course and then you can get other people to join Skillshare and actually take your class, and there's other people on Skillshare who might already be there that might want to take your class. There's also a website called Udemy, so you can put your class on Udemy as well. Or you could decide to host your course yourself. There's platforms like Teachable, where you can create your course and host it on Teachable, and then you can work on building up your audience and selling your course to people who would be really interested in buying it. And if you have an area of expertise that you know other people would definitely benefit from, then creating an online course could be an incredible route for you to go down, and it could potentially earn you a lot of money. So the second high-income business idea for you is starting a business selling printables. It could be a digital printable or a physical printable. And when you're like, what the hell is a printable? Let me explain. So this idea is a little bit different. This probably works more for people who are already creative, who like designing things. So let me tell you a story. A friend of mine, Michelle Rule, set up a business where she created a PDF, which she called her Ultimate Life Binder. And in this Ultimate Life Binder, she had a series of questions and prompts that people could answer to help them to basically design and organize their lives. So from like goal setting to looking at different areas of your life to help you to live the best life ever. I think she originally started selling this on Etsy for $21, and I think now it sells for over $40. she has generated tens of thousands of dollars just selling one digital printable. So it's actually digital. So when people buy it from her Etsy store, they get the link to digitally download this workbook, this PDF, and then they can go through it. The last time I checked with her, it had generated over $80,000 in revenue. $80,000. She made the printable once. I'm sure she's made improvements to it as she's gone. But literally it sits on her Etsy store and people just find it and buy it. So if you look at, say, a skill set you have, or again, an area of expertise that you have, could you build something out that could be really helpful to someone? So for example, let's say that you're amazing at home organization. Could you put like a little pack together, a digital pack that could help people to get really organized from their living room to the kitchen to the bedroom, something that someone could like take and work their way through to get really, really organized at home, so that they would be willing to pay $20 or $40 or something like that for this printable. So have a think, are there templates you could create? Are there PDFs that you could create? Workbooks, guides that you could create, ebooks that you could create? I would have a look on Etsy, I would have a look at what's there. Go to Michelle's website, her website is Secret Owl Society, and have a look at what she's doing and look at what her printables are. But just have a look and research and explore and just see what other people are creating, and maybe it'll spark some ideas for what you could create for your business, because there's a lot of money to be made out of doing that, and it's simple and you can do it from home. Okay, so the third idea for making money online at home is becoming a social media manager. So many of us absolutely love social media today. We are on Instagram or on Pinterest or on whatever platform all the time, and we enjoy it. So if you really, really love social media, what if you could turn that skill set and that knowledge into helping other people to grow their social media? So you could even take a course and really learn the ins and outs of social media and how to help someone else grow their social media account and social media following. And you could spend your days pulling together ideas and strategies for other people to grow on. For example, let's say Instagram, let's say that's the platform you love the most, Instagram. And you could help people to grow their Instagram followings. You could come up with creative ideas for them to create more success with stories, integrating polls, using the chat function, putting more engaging posts out on Instagram TV or on their feed. If you love social media and that's like something that you could immerse yourself in, then that could be something that you could do to make money online, and you could love it and you could do it wherever in the world, and you could get clients, and you could have a think like, okay, who would be my perfect client? Would I want to work with entrepreneurs, like business owners? Would I want to work with beauty brands? Would I want to work with food brands? Who would I want to work with? Who would I love to help grow the social media following? So if you enjoy social media, that could be an amazing way for you to start an online business making money online. The fourth idea for making money online is to sell your services as an expert. Again, thinking back to what your skill set is, what your area of expertise is, thinking about how you could sell that online. So for example, if you are a graphic designer, then you could use your graphic design skills to attract clients and help people with graphic design. So if, for example, you want to work with businesses, then you could set up a business where you say, hey, I'm a graphic designer, I can create your logo for you, I can put your branding together for you, I can create graphics for your website for you, I can create social media graphics for you. Or let's say, for example, you're a life coach. You could have one-on-one calls with people, so you can use a video chat, for example, like Zoom, and you could chat one-on-one with people on the internet, and you could get clients literally all over the world working with you from your home as a life coach. You could have group calls, again using platforms like Zoom, where you have, say, 5 or 10 people on that group coaching call, where you're helping each one of those people and they're helping each other, and you're facilitating that. So there are so many tools out there to bring communities together and people together. So if, for example, you are a coach, then there are so many ways you can actually create success without you having to hire a space somewhere locally to you and only working with clients locally. Even, for example, if you're a personal trainer, you work out with people, you can do that virtually too. So you can be at home or in a gym, and you can get your laptop and you can stream the session. Again, you could use Zoom, where you say to someone, hey, right, today this is a session we're doing, and you put the plan together and you guide them through the training, and they could be in another country to you, but you're still showing up and training them. It could be a group session with 5 other people, 10 other people, 50 other people in it, and you're showing up online to do a virtual training session with them. You could still do that. There are so many ways you can get creative and do something where you're leveraging the power of the internet. And the power of the internet is that you get to connect with people all over the world, and those people could potentially be your clients. You have got the ability to scale so much bigger online than you have locally, which is really phenomenal. So just get creative and have a think about what could work best for you when it comes to selling your services or products based around your expertise online. So my final idea for you is to become a virtual assistant. So for a lot of people getting started out, it could be really a great starting point. It might not be the be all and end all, but it could be a really great way to get you into the online business world and just get you started. I know so many VAs who have gone on to do so many more things, but they started out as a virtual assistant. So if you have a skill set in being organized, in supporting someone else, in being someone's right-hand person, you just have to be willing to show up and help someone, help support someone, help to be someone's biggest support. And you can, again, make money online from that. You can work from home. So for example, for me, I've worked with virtual assistants who have been in completely different countries. So I had a virtual assistant who was in America, and I've had virtual assistants from other places in the world who have been an amazing support for me and have been so helpful. They've got things set up for me online. They've helped with my emails. They've helped with little tasks that I've had that I've just assigned them. They've just been so incredible for me as I've grown my business. And there's a lot of demand for people like that who want to help support others. So if you are someone that loves helping people, that wants to support people, then you could get started as a virtual assistant and make a lot of money doing it. And again, if you Google how to become a virtual assistant, you will find so much help and support. You will find so many groups to join on Facebook. There's just so much support out there so that you can actually make this your reality. So many people are waking up to the realization that they can make so much money online, literally sat at home, on their laptop with an internet connection, or sat anywhere in the world with your laptop and an internet connection. You have the ability to create so much money doing something that you really love. All you need to do is start researching and seeing what feels like a good fit for you, and then get going with it. Maybe the first idea won't be the perfect idea, but it'll be a stepping stone to get you there. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope it's given you so many ideas and a lot of thought around actually doing this for yourself, because so much is possible for you. If you have enjoyed this episode, then make sure you subscribe and hit like, and definitely leave a comment and let me know which business idea resonates the most with you. I've also got another few videos that might be of interest. The first one is how to build a business with no money, and the second video is all about starting a business. So definitely check them out if you are interested in getting started with an online business, and I will see you next time.